Hello and welcome to a review of Blossom Tales: The Sleeping King, developed by Castle Pixels LLC and published by FDG Entertainment. And it is a absolute love letter to the older Zelda games, especially the GBA and Super Nintendo Link to the Past. And if you've played any of those games, this game will immediately click with you, and you'll be very familiar with a lot of the stuff in this game. But let's give it a spin. So here we are near the castle here, where you start. There's a tutorial dungeon first, and then you get into the castle, and you can wander around in the castle area. And I've done the bottom left corner of the map, where the first dungeon is located on this playthrough. And then I've been going around exploring a bit. And let's just go on a small stroll here. So, as you saw already, me there swinging my sword. The Zelda sword swing is very much there. You can cut the grass. You can also charge your weapon to do a spin attack, which also comes when you do 3 attacks in a row. You also have in the X button, I have set a shield, so you can actually block arrows and things with this. And then on the B button here I have a shovel, so I can dig out around. So if you played a Link to the Past, those are all familiar items with you. Let's check out some of the other items here. I have the usual bombs, the arrows, some healing potions, resurrection items, basically fairies, the shovel, the small invulnerable potion, and some other items as well. You can also see on the right side there, we have expansions, so heart pieces and magic upgrades, plus the ingredients that are the goal of the game, to wake up the Sleeping King. These ingredients are needed for that. And then we have some money, some feathers, and other things that are some of the collection, etc. quests in the game. There's a lot of side missions. There's a lot to explore in this game on the map, like in the Zelda games as well. Not just here's a dungeon, go do this, but you're very much rewarded for just wandering around and exploring parts of this map. So let's just head kind of south and see what's in there. Of course, you find money in the tall grass when you smack those. There is also a lot of NPCs, like just a crazy amount of NPCs, especially around town and everywhere, that you can talk to and get some random quests. This game also features these teleport points, so you have different locations where you can teleport to the castle. This one we just got, the first castle, or a dungeon, the temple, and then a castle dungeon, which is the tutorial area. So these serve as a fast travel around the map as well. Let's actually get the bow. And bow just works. You aim and release, and it actually uses your magic bar to do that. And we go to one of the mushrooms, which is one of the collection items for the game. Let's see, what do we have here? Get there just before the time runs out and its contents are yours. This is one of the minigames in the game. There's these race quests and a bunch of other minigames as well. There's a Chester Campbell quest, for example. These are all very familiar stuff from the Zelda series. So we'll just try this course. 10 gold, we'll do it. Oh, I don't actually have money. Well, let's go. We'll be back. We'll be back, sir, lady, whenever we have some money. So it seems there is actually a chest and all kinds of things there to distract you. These bandits will have some money for us. A lot of the enemies are kind of nasty in close range in this game. This game feels a lot more difficult, especially the dungeons done in Zelda games, and you can get pretty wrecked in there. And it's actually very advisable to do a lot of exploration first before heading to the dungeons, because you can get several heart pieces, healing potions, and other items before even getting to the first dungeon or anywhere. So you'll be a lot more powerful by the time you actually get there, and don't get wrecked by some of the enemies. There is a hole in there. Let's go see if I can get to that. It's probably from the left side. we have to get there. We get some money and we'll be back. Gamble. Some racing there. We have a bit of money now already though. Let's see. Is there a path somewhere here? Some items. There is a diggable hole. Some items require a... Hello. There we go. So some locations require items to unlock before you can get to there. And you'll have to kind of backtrack back and forth to find more secrets and things. For example, I did this left part of the map here totally first time without really noticing any of these secrets or anything. I just kind of fast-tracked into the first dungeon, and then I came out and I was like, oh, a shovel right there. And then when you get the shovel, you start noticing, oh, there's this black dark spots on the ground that you can dig with the shovel, and then you're like, oh, resurrection item, oh, healing potion, oh, all kinds of stuff, money, things. So it seems we cannot actually get it from here. There is probably some way in there. We'll have to find it out. Let's go check the race. There was a ferryman there who takes me over to the other side of the river where the dungeon is. But we can also just teleport. Maybe there's a hidey hole here somewhere. The stone here is kind of suspicious. Just put a bomb in there. Bombs also... Oh, hello. Bombs also use your magic. You can set them down like this, or you can press forward and throw them. And it's actually a fairly good way to fight early on. Let's see what we have in the chest. One of the scrolls. These scrolls are a collection quest as well. We'll just skip the tour. I am wondering how to get there. There seems to be trees and things in the way all the time. Everywhere there. One complaint about the controls I have that is there is no quick way to change your secondary items like the shield and bows and everything. You always have to go back to the menu here, select it from here and get out of the menu, and it's a bit awkward, especially if the game requires you to do quick switches. For example, at bosses you might have to use bombs and then an arrow immediately after that, and it's a bit awkward to do that quickly. So let's get racing. Would be nice to know where my goal is. So we go down here. I guess the music denotes how close we are to losing. There's a lot of mushrooms. I might not make this. It requires you to throw a bomb, it seems. Go, 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 go! I'm so close. If you lose here, that's... Oh, no. Oh, just jumping there was enough. Thank God. And it gives us heart piece, like in a Zelda as well. So we got it. Let's see if bombing this gives us anything, or it's just an obstacle. Thank you. Let's go talk to the lady again and see if we get anything else out of this second round. Congrats. Okay, nothing else. Just keep the bomber as a weapon. Let's go up. See it down and east. But yeah, it's a absolute love letter. The game it's an absolute love letter to all old Zelda games, and I can highly recommend this to anyone who used to play the GBA games, the Zeldas, and SNES, and or even the NES Zeldas. It still feels and functions really well. For that nostalgia trip, and even if you haven't Bandit Camp, even if you haven't played any of those games, I still can recommend this. And I'm playing it on a PC currently with a controller. The keyboard and mouse controls were pretty good as well, although there was no way to remap them, which kinda sucks. I always like fiddling with the remapping controls to my liking, and if it's not possible then oh well. And I kinda hope this would come out on Switch as well, because this would be a perfect game to play on a Switch. I would love to give a spin on this. I'm gonna bomb down your fort. Actually, bow is required here, so you have to actually shoot the thing down there with a bow. That's pretty neat mechanic. Could we go down? Let's go check what's down first. So that Camp Bandicam takes us to the second dungeon. There we go. Oh, there's a camp in here. Hello. Lumberjacks. Are you okay? Oops. I saw you. What's your problem? Sorry. A lot of people have chests for money and random things in their houses, so it's always good to go rob them blind. That's a lot of woodloggers that are clear cutting the whole forest, it seems. On a tight schedule. Well, you guys work hard. I wonder if they eventually give you something. Seems a lot of people for nothing. Spooders. I wonder where they're dropping from. In a dungeon it makes sense when they're dropping from a ceiling like that, but just from the sky. This game, like there, it does throw you a lot of enemies sometimes, especially in the dungeons. It doesn't hold its punches, and there's a lot of puzzles in the dungeons. Also, that are fairly difficult. There's a lot of quick movement and thinking you need to do on some of them. I wonder if there's something in this plant here. Well, that's a coin, I guess. Oh, sorry. Again, trying to kill me. Like I said, everything is out to kill you in this game. Is that Zora from Zelda? That is Zora from Zelda and some coasts. So this one goes in the camp. So you can actually bypass the camp totally if you want to. But we should probably go in there. This is the marsh where we need to go explore for the next ingredient in the dungeon. But I think I'm gonna end here this quick review of the game. So like I said, I can highly recommend this to anyone who is interested in this kind of action adventure type of game. And especially if you have that nostalgia for the old Zelda games, I can vouch for this game. It is such a good fun game. It's about 8 to 10 hours long, so it's not the longest game ever. But if you are fully completed, you can easily do that 10-12 hours. Find all the upgrades and all the heart pieces and magic pieces and everything. But yeah, thank you for watching this review of the Blossom Tales, the Sleeping King. And if you like this review, check out the other reviews, let's plays, and all the other content on the YouTube channel, and check out the live stream on nar.tv, where we play a lot of building management strategy games and some other games like this one, Zelda, and a lot of Switch stuff, especially on the Sundays. But anyways, thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time, so bye bye.